What is up, y'all? What it do? Guess what time it is, man? It's time for your December 2024 main monthly reading. Doesn't that just sound scary? December 2024. Man, I know y'all who have followed me for years, you've been hearing me say this for like the past 3 years now, but dude, it seriously scares me, man. I ain't even playing. I'm not trying to sound dramatic. I'm not exaggerating. It literally scares the fuck out of me how fast this shit flies by, dude. Anyway, here we are, December 2024 for Cancer. For those of you who need a personal reading, the information is right down there in the description. Also, for those of you who missed the memo, all November long, I am running my Black Friday special, which is $100 off the Zoom call reading. There's two options. I have a 30-minute option and a 1-hour option. And the discount has already been applied on the website. So my Zoom call readings are $100 off from now until the end of November. December 1st, they go back to regular price. But all of the information for all of my other readings that I have to offer is right down there in the description of the video. All right, y'all, let's jump on into this. Let's start this off with the person that you're interested in. What's happening in December between Cancer and their love interest? What's happening? What is happening, man? Boom. Ooh, 9 of Wands reversed. This person might finally be letting their guard down. Okay. Oh, man. Every fucking time, dude. Every time like clockwork. They're letting their guard down. But it's almost like by the time they're finally ready to let their guard down, it's almost like you just don't quite care about it as much as you did. And now that's a very normal, natural, energetic phenomenon that I like to refer to as push-pull. I like to explain it to my personal clients, but that happens a lot, man. You be wanting them. They keeping you at an arm's distance. Finally, you say, all right, fuck you then. And then that's when they let their guard down and that's when they want you, you know? So I am thinking that this person is going to finally come forward with a love offer. But it's almost like you're either not feeling it at all anymore at this point, or you just kind of drained yourself dry and you're just not feeling the passion like you was. I don't know. You might be exploring other options. Very possibly. That's weird. I know some of y'all don't believe me because it hasn't happened yet. Wait till it happens. Wait till it happens. All right. Well, some of you interested in the Aries. I also have Libra here. Could be a Pisces for some of you as well. Let's see this person's true feelings, energies, and intentions. Person Cancer is interested in December. How do they really see you? How do they really feel about you? What's their energy look like? What kind of person are they in general? Let's see. Temperance reversed. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. That's a weird card to jump out in their intentions and feelings. 6 of Pentacles reversed. King of Cups reversed. Okay, so I'm kind of feeling like this person is just kind of becoming impatient with where things are going in their love life. Yeah, they're becoming a little bit impatient with where things are going in their love life. Their love life isn't quite going exactly the way they want it to go. So this person's a little bit emotionally immature, possibly maybe even a little bit emotionally manipulative, and definitely probably emotionally unavailable. I honestly don't really think that they would be with you if they could have whoever they wanted. I don't think so. I'm thinking that there's somebody else that they have in mind who I don't know. I don't know if it's a past person like an ex, or maybe it's just some new potential love interest. But I'm thinking that the person they really want, they can't get with. Damn, dog. Damn, dog. Yeah, they're having to move on from what they really want. Okay, that explains a lot. Okay, well, let's see how this situation plays out. What's the outcome of this? What's the outcome of this situation? Nah, see, I think you're finally putting your foot down, dude. I really do. I really do. I think you're putting your foot down. Like I said, I feel like you're going to probably go explore other options because it's getting to a point to where your logical mind is finally taking over. Throughout this whole period of you being interested in this person, your emotional mind has been clouding over your logical mind. And now your logical mind has finally swam to the surface and got some air so you can think clearly now. And you're like, no, that's a waste of time. Waste of time. Because I don't know if you just put two and two together, or maybe you heard a rumor about this person, or maybe you just straight up caught them red-handed, fucking lying, playing games, bullshitting you, blowing smoke up your ass. But I'm thinking, honestly, you may not believe me. I know some of y'all just think I'm crazy right now. And that's fine. That's totally cool. But you're going to turn this person down when they finally decide they want you. I don't think that needs advice. But let's just throw a couple of advice cards down just to see. Does Cancer need any advice for this situation? I don't like this new deck, man. I hope it breaks in soon. I don't know. Every now and then you get a tarot deck and it's like, who the fuck approved that card stock? You know? When they were about to fucking put this on the market, who grabbed this thing, shuffled it, and said, fuck yeah, that's awesome. Man, this card stock is horrible, dude. But I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to try to break it in. Fucking badass artwork, but god damn, the card stock sucks. Okay, that 7 of Wands. Well, just do the best you can to try to minimize drama to the best of your ability. I think I already told you all that, didn't I? Try to minimize drama to the best of your ability. You know, I get it. Especially for those of you who have been strung along for weeks or months. It's going to be real fucking frustrating whenever they finally make a decision. Like, you couldn't make this decision this whole fucking time. But if you feel like you've had a change of heart, there's nothing wrong with that. Just try to be as calm, cool, and collected about it as possible. Yo, man, I just... Nah, you had your chance, and I'm good now. I'm moving on to something else. Maybe some of you already have somebody else in mind. Just try to part ways with this person as peacefully as possible. I know there's only so much you can do because, you know, there's some people who just have to start drama to try to pull you down on your way out. You know, there's some people that won't let you walk away from them without trying to pull you down. And there's little control you have over that, but just minimize it to the best of your ability, okay? All right, now we're going to look at the current long-term relationship. So if you're not in a long-term relationship, this is not for you. If you are in a long-term relationship and you ain't really having any problems, this is not for you. All right, what is happening? between Cancer and the current person in December. Hangman reversed. Page of Wands, Page of Cups reversed. Man, a lot of immaturity here. You're completing a karmic cycle with this person. Actually, I feel like a lot of y'all already completed it. Yup, you already completed this contract. So what happens when you complete a contract? What happens? Well, now it's time for the two of you to part ways. But we never do that, do we? No, we don't. When we complete a contract, we ignore it. And we keep going. So what does the universe do to make sure that you get up and move? It starts making you uncomfortable. And usually in the beginning, it's subtle, and the universe does it very gently. And we always fucking ignore it, dude. We always ignore it. So very gently, very, very steadily and gently, day by day, the universe will apply pressure and apply pressure and apply pressure and apply pressure. And the energy will get heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier between the two of you. And if you ignore it long enough, then eventually the universe will straight up kick the fucking tower over on you. Now, I'm not seeing that happening in December, but boy, the tension is still building. Building and building and building and building and building. But you're not giving up on this. You're still hanging in there. Still hanging in there, though. Some of you dealing with an Aries. Also got Virgo here. All right, well, let's see how they feel about you. How's the current person feel about Cancer? What's their energy look like? What are their intentions? What kind of person are they in general? Ten of Cups reversed. So they know deep, 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 deep down that this is on its last leg. They know. And honestly, with the King of Swords upright and the King of Cups reversed, it doesn't really look like they care all that much. Not really. No, this is not somebody you can fully trust. For those of you wondering whether or not they're up to some sneaky shit, I guarantee you they would if they had the opportunity. If they thought they could get away with it, I guarantee you they would cheat. For those of you dealing with somebody that did cheat in the past and you caught them and you're wondering if they're still doing it, they either are or they're about to. They would if they could. To me, that's just as bad. It's just as bad to me. That's why I've never understood those relationships where a person controls their partner, you know? Isn't that fucking crazy? When somebody is constantly going through their partner's phone and telling them who they can and can't talk to and where they can and can't go and always constantly wanting to control every little thing that they do. And I'm like, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that you can rest your head on a pillow at night and sleep peacefully all night, knowing that the only reason your partner doesn't cheat on you is because you got them locked down? You can sleep at night knowing that? You can sleep at night knowing that your partner would cheat on you if it wasn't for you having them on lockdown. You can sleep at night knowing that? Fuck that. Fuck that. I've never understood that. I don't want to have to control you. If you're going to cheat on me, you're going to cheat on me, and you ain't my fucking person. Later. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm trailing off. My bad. Let's, I guess, get the advice. Oh, 7 of Wands reversed. I think I got my hands tied on this one again. 4 of Wands reversed. So the universe really is shutting the door on this situation here, man. So you are at a crossroads. You're at a crossroads. So, I mean, you kind of have one of two choices. Really, I mean, you can start new and start fresh on your terms, or the universe can make it happen on its terms, and that's never a fun process. No right or wrong way to do it, because when it comes down to the deadline, it's going to get done one way or the other. But, I mean, how long are you willing to deal with this? Open-ended question. So, okay. Take that information and do with it what you will. Okie dokie. Now, we're going to take a look at the person from the past. Past person. If you're not inquiring about somebody you dealt with in the past, then this is not for you. Anything happening in December between Cancer and the person from the past? Universe. Ooh, Page of Coins. So this person is trying to get your attention. They are definitely doing little things to try to get your attention. Posting things directed towards you. Maybe every now and then they'll view your Instagram story. You know, little shit like that. But they're too afraid to come forward. They're too afraid to come forward. I think they haven't moved on from this. I think they would like to see if it would be possible to breathe life back into this connection, but they're afraid it would just turn into drama. That's why they're too afraid to come forward. So they're doing little things to try to get your attention, hoping that you will break the silence. And if you don't respond or react to any of their little attempts to try to get your attention, they ain't coming forward. Okay, let's see how they feel about you and what their intentions are. How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What do they want with you? What's their true intention? At the deepest level. Do they really want to rebuild this and do it right this time? What is it they really want? Fool card. They want you to be the one to come forward. Ah, see, their love life hasn't been very successful. Dude. About 85% of the time when I read the past person, their love life isn't very successful. About 85-90% of the time, when a past person comes back, that's why. Because their love life isn't really working out very successfully. Kind of looks to me like this person might be looking for a sex-based connection. I don't think they're trying to rebuild things and do it right. It don't look like that to me. I don't think so. I think their love life isn't working out very successfully, and they just want to be with some fucking body. And since it doesn't really look like they're having any luck bringing somebody new in, they probably have a better chance at bringing somebody in the past who they've brought in before. So King of Wands reverse, Devil card. Nah, they ain't up to no good. They are up to no good, boy. Okay, well, let's get the advice on this. What's the advice for Cancer with the past person? Should you reach out to them? What would happen if you did? Okay. Ten of Pentacles reverse, Page of Swords. Okay, well, what? Okay, so don't let your guard down. Don't let your guard down with this person. Keep them at an arm's distance for a while. If you go out with them, don't go out with them alone. Keep them at an arm's distance. If they maintain respect, if they are courteous, respectful, and whatnot for a good little period of time, and you can see that what they want is genuine, then bring them in slowly. But if you keep them at an arm's distance and after a month, month and a half, 2 months, they start getting all weird and funny towards you and start getting a nasty attitude and just getting rude and shitty with you and whatnot, then that tells you everything you need to know. They're mad because they're not getting what they want out of you. And that tells you everything you need to know. Tells you everything you need to know. That's how you know when somebody is trying to manipulate you. I think I already told you all this, but just in case somebody missed that. A person who is not trying to manipulate you will respect your boundaries and your decisions, even when it doesn't benefit them. If you set a boundary and somebody respects it, even if it's something that does not benefit them, that person respects you. They are not trying to manipulate you. But if you set a boundary and somebody is constantly pushing and testing that boundary, and pushing it and testing it and pushing it and testing it and pushing it and testing it, and then eventually what's going to end up happening, if you keep your foot down and you stay 10 toes in, standing on business, eventually they're going to get pissed. They're going to get mad. They're going to start guilt tripping you, calling you names, shaming you. And that's when it's like, oh, okay. You're trying to manipulate me and you mad because it ain't working. Like clockwork, that's how you know when you're dealing with a manipulator. When they don't get their way and they throw a fit. That's a manipulator, okay? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Cancerian family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. So remember, for those of you who didn't catch the memo, all November long, I'm running my Black Friday special, which is $100 off Zoom call readings. There are 2 options for Zoom calls, a 30-minute option and a 1-hour option. The discount has already been applied on my website. They are $100 off until the last day of November, okay? But all of the information for all the personal readings I have to offer is down in the description of this video. So don't forget to check the description for those of you who need a personal reading. All right, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed.